They were telling me how hard it is to get laid now, especially if you're broke. Like it's a pandemic, bro. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, what?
In urban areas, it is.
For real?
Unless you find someone who really loves you.
Yeah.
But in urban areas, it is.
So money talks now.
Money talks.
Because it wasn't like that back in our time.
Memeza, let it out with a shout. Time and time again, the news is everywhere. We hear all about it, from social media to the papers. Crime is all around, comes without a sound, threatens our lives and leaves us in fear. Day after day, women are abused, raped and misused, left in pain and shame. Things will stay the same unless we make a change. So let us stand against Memeza, let it out with a shout. Memeza, let it out with a shout. To women everywhere, don't you be afraid. Stand for what is right. Don't give up the fight. You don't have to go through it all alone. Memeza, let it out. Day after day, women are abused, raped and misused, left in pain and shame. Things will stay the same unless we make a change. So let us stand against Memeza, let it out with a shout. Memeza, let it out with a shout. Day after day, women are abused, raped and misused, left in pain and shame. Things will stay the same unless we make a change. So let us stand again. Let it out, yeah. Let it out with a shout. Memeza, let it out with a shout.
Yes! Wow! King D Music. Another podcast exclusive.
Memeza.
Wow.
Memeza.
That one goes out to all the ladies. That was for you, Ghost Lady.
It's beautiful.
Because it's Women's Day today.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we planned this something special for you and all the beautiful
Yes.
ladies out there.
Yes.
All our beautiful female chillers.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
And
We
this
love you
song
and
can just be
appreciate
enjoyed by
you.
all women and all men.
Yeah. I saw you smiling there.
I loved it.
You look like you want to take him home.
Don't call him King D for nothing.
What's happening, King D? Hey, what's up, bro? Good, man. Thank you so much, man. Beautiful song.
Thank you so
Yo.
for
Amazing
having me.
song.
Yeah, amazing
What,
song.
what inspired that song? Obviously, there's a lot going on in the country.
Yeah, yeah. I think for me, I just felt like, as a creative, yes, we do have like, a lot of all these songs, speaking against, gender-based violence and
Yeah.
just supporting women, also in speaking out about the abuse
Yes,
that they go
yes.
through, whether it's at work or at home, wherever. But I predominantly do like Christian content, Christian songs and all that stuff. So I just feel like in my space there are not a lot of men doing that, especially in the church, because you
Oh,
hear about
yeah.
all this things happening in the church,
Yeah.
and just being hidden a bit, and then until it comes out,
Yes.
and then now it's like a big court case and all that stuff.
no.
So
Yeah.
like I just thought
Ish.
as a person who's really like involved in that space, I should be able like to talk, we should be able to talk about these things.
Shout out to you,
So,
man.
yeah,
King
man.
D Music. I actually got a song that I'm doing with King D.
Oh,
Oh,
dope.
My new
Nice.
smash hit.
Oh, dope.
So you're
Bring
going
it
Christian
on.
now, hey?
Bring it on.
But King D, after the song, you can't mess up with the women, eh? Otherwise, they'll drag you, bro.
Yeah, of course. I mean, definitely. I mean, it's a standard. It's a standard, bro.
There
You
you
have
Alright,
to
cool, man.
protect
Where
them.
can people check out your music? He's a chiller, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a
Yeah,
chiller.
so people can check out my music, King D Music, one word. That's on Spotify, Apple Music, and also I've got a YouTube channel where you can subscribe, check out the music videos and just, enjoy
And
the
what was
content.
the name of this track?
It's called Memeza, Let It
Memeza.
Out.
Let It
Yeah.
Out.
Yeah.
Awesome. Round of applause from King D Music.
Oh,
Thank you, thank you, thank you,
Shout
thank you,
out,
thank you.
King
Keso, Keso. And very many ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a podcast and chill.
We are back.
We are back. Backly back.
Hey.
Kichile, kichile. Oh shit, before we start, guys, I gotta say, big shout out to Jeep.
Ooh.
They're sponsoring the show today.
Yeah.
And it's really amazing, man. Because I was doing a webinar
yes.
during the week.
I remember.
Actually, that wasn't the topic that you guys were talking about there.
Hey, sorry, what?
I'm just saying, what were you guys, guys discussing there?
Yeah, so we had a webinar with like media agencies
Yeah.
and advertisers.
Yeah.
Because like the podcast space is new in this country, and they're
Yes.
trying to see how they can infiltrate, how they can advertise, how can they be a part of this movement. So it's great to see like a big brand like Jeep support us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause it's bigger
especially
than
after
us,
that
bro.
Nah, it's
conversation.
bigger than us, dude.
You know?
Ooh.
Yeah.
The more brands we get like this, the more it grows the industry.
The
as a
in-
whole.
That's
Yeah.
what we are concerned, the
Yeah.
industry. Hence, we even collaborated the last time with Tabang from Dojo, 'cause
Yeah.
bigger than us. It's about the
Yeah.
industry and
Yes.
growing it. The more, the merrier.
Yeah, so big shout out to Jeep. Where's the Vuvuzela? Eh?
Hey,
We need a
hey, hey,
Vuvuzela with this
hey,
one,
hey,
man.
hey, hey,
Jeepy!
Yo, COVID.
Oh, yeah.
COVID. I should have just blown it.
But anyway, they got a cool online store that just launched. It is called jeepapparel.co.za. You can get some cool merch from there,
Oh,
like
dope.
these caps we have here, the shirt
Got
I'm
a
t-shirt
wearing.
there.
50% off right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
For everybody.
Yeah, for
Good.
everybody. So I'll put the website in the link description.
Yeah.
And make sure you check out some Jeep merch and get yourself and cop yourself something for your lady.
Yeah.
Since it's Women's Month.
Yeah, exactly.
know?
There's something for the ladies. I
Yeah.
mean, they've got everything. They've got like, I know they've got jackets. I like their jackets. I've seen
Yeah,
their Jeep
bags.
Got
jackets.
bags as
Bag as
Bags,
well,
actually.
yeah.
Back in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, fuck, man. Where do you guys want to start, guys?
Oh.
Yo, so much happened. eh?
Yo, it's too much.
Hey,
Too
yeah,
much.
yeah, yeah,
The
yeah,
week
yeah.
was crazy.
Yo.
Should we start with Georgia Smith?
We can do the, yeah, let's start with that actually.
Let's start with Georgia Smith. Let me read what happened this week. Okay, so this is what
Young
happened.
World.
Georgia Smith, where is it? So she dropped a track
Yeah.
during the week.
Okay.
And it's called, well, one of her hashtags was Amapiano to the world.
Well,
Yeah, the
piano.
caption. I remember the
piano
tweet.
to the world.
Yes. And then people started saying that it's very similar to Heavy K's song, When.
Yeah.
The
with
drums,
Musi.
very much so. Just
Yeah.
slow down.
Yeah. And then there was a whole big hoopty ha about that. People thinking like, Americans are taking our sound,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. What did you think about that, bro?
I remember Devin Goko. I mean, she articulates herself very well, and she was saying that Americans, or the world rather, will take our sound and leave the pioneers of the actual sound without anything.
Yes.
soon we'll be hearing a Drake, for example, hopping onto Amapiano without actually featuring a Demtuda or getting a song from a Kabza, etc. My thing is, but we've been doing that. Haven't we been doing that with their sound?
100%. Just their
Rap.
sound, bro.
Just their sound alone.
We look like them. We sound like them.
Thank you. For example, Casper's song,
Yeah.
Siyathandana. You're right. The melody of the vocal, it's from World Hold On.
Yes.
What's your future?
Yes.
Na 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 na.
Yeah.
If that guy didn't came out and said, "Hey, that's my melody. How come you didn't acknowledge me to the point of featuring me on the song?" Right? It's a problem. And there's also, my thing is, there's also another huge Mapiano song right now in Africa. I think it's from Mozambique. I don't know if you know the song. Oh, man.
I know the song you're talking about.
I think you used it now, in one of her fleets. Not fleets, one of her reels.
Yeah.
That song's huge, like super huge. But I don't hear, South African guys didn't go, yeah, how come they're not featuring a Mapiano guy from this side? How come they, you know what I mean? We're being left out. But now
Let's
when
call
it's
AVK.
someone, yes,
Let's
actually.
call AVK, yeah.
But now when it's someone from not from Africa, it's a problem. But I mean, it's music, bro. Like,
Bro,
it's, and here's the thing, right?
you can't own a genre, man.
No, you can't. You can't. Like, if there's a knockoff of a Jeep, for example, and it's parked here, but till the real Jeep arrives, then you'll see. So even that Georgia Smith song.
Heavy Kusta,
Oh, MacG.
what's happening, brother, man?
Kusta!
Angimnandi nje I'm
Super chilling, dog. Ghost Lady's here, Sol is here. You're live on the podcast. We wanted to talk about this Georgia Smith thing that was happening on Twitter, man.
Yeah.
What's your take on it?
To be honest, MacG, first of all, I want to explain something to people. You know, sampling is totally accepted, you know, and it just needs to be done correctly, you know, in the right way, you know, and copying from someone also in a way, you know, it's a bad thing, but it's not really a bad thing, you know, as long as you do it the right way, you know, because this whole issue, if let's say I take a beat of someone or whatever, or the rhythm, you know, and then I redo it, you know, the goal is for the people not to pick it up, or even the original composer not to pick it up. You understand? But once you sample something from someone, or you copy something, or you redo it in your own way, and then it still gives people, you know, the specific song that you sampled, and people are like, no, this sounds like Easy to Love being slowed down, then you have a problem, because now it means in the ear, you understand me, and when you listen to the elements, the rhythm, you know, the arrangement, everything, to people and me personally, it feels like Easy to Love, you know.
But that's been happening for forever, AVK. People chop people's sounds all the time, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, I understand that, but my point is, there's so many songs that they've been out. You understand me? That maybe whatever, Mara. It's two different things now when people say this song sounds like Ingo Magabani. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say, you know, because when it sounds like someone's song, you understand me, then that's where it starts about being a more of an issue. And then you as the original composer, all you have to do is to kind of like write down and break it down and break everything down that you feel like it's the same as your song and what was copied and all of that. Because on the day, actually, if the copyright thing is there for a reason, bro. You know, so no matter people have been sampling or chopping and all of that, it's up to them for them to let it slide or let it go. You know, matter if when you personally you feel like this rhythm was taken from a song or copied from a song and it's so loud and clear that it is, and you can prove it, and then you stand a chance, you know, for you know, a court case or to sue, you know, or obviously being able to be given a composition percentage as well. You
Okay,
understand me?
and where do you
Mm.
stand? Because one of the hashtags on that tweet was "Amapiano to the world," right? So where do you stand with
Yeah.
other producers from all over the world embracing the sound that we started and making it theirs? Do you think that's right, or do you think we should be the only ones making Amapiano?
Yeah, it's difficult to say, man, when we have our own South African artists sounding American, and kind of like adapting
Agree.
other
Yeah.
people's sounds, because to be honest, I love South African hip hop, but the reason why I'm not really like a diehard of South African hip hop instead of the personalities, I kind of like the guys, the cool guys, they're pushing their thing, I respect their hustles matter. For me, it's just that it's difficult because it's kind of like, for me, I know that this sound, it's not originally from South Africa, it's from the
Yes,
other parts of
yes.
the world. You understand?
And they
So,
say nothing.
as in South,
Nothing.
yeah, as in South Africans, I feel like we honestly like the last people, to complain about when our sound is being done outside.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'll tell you what I support about this whole thing of Amapiano. I feel like Amapiano is one of the greatest sounds that actually like we kind of came with. It's original. It represents us. It represents our culture. And for me as well, I feel like we should be the forefront of the sound. You understand? Because at the end of the day, much as South African artists do trap music, and all these hip hop songs that kind of like feel like they're from America, Mara. We all know the people who are in the forefront. We know that if you want the best hip hop, you understand? If you want the best hip hop market, yeah, but talking about everything else, if you think about who has the biggest hip hop artists in the world, they're from America, that's their sound.
Yeah.
You understand me? So for me, I feel like South Africans, they were not really fighting, they were not really mad about the fact that someone from a different country made Amapiano. You understand me? I feel like they were more upset that when there's a major artist, involved into the making Amapiano, and then when that artist launches the song, there is no South African act, or South African artist that is being featured, which means I feel like I support South Africans. I stand behind South Africans too when it comes to that specific point. But to be honest, it's really unfair to tell any producer in any part of the world not to produce because
Yeah,
the guy,
but
if he
in
goes
the
to his
same light, Heavy K,
Mm.
last year you came out with a track called Uyeke, and you sampled Phil
Yes,
Collins. It was one of the biggest songs in the country, but his name was not there or anything
yes,
like that. So why must it be the other way
yes.
when it's our songs now?
Mm.
Because Phil Collins, he wasn't even in your video.
No, no, no. Yeah, yeah. So for me, no, I don't want you guys to agree over something that is not there because you are bringing up something that is very different with
Yeah,
what you are saying.
yeah,
I was not apologetic about me sampling Phil Collins,
yeah.
and I spoke to the right people. If you remember when what I first said to you, I said sampling is very allowed. You understand me? I
Okay.
still also still
Yes.
make money, from because there's a Nigerian guy that actually samples in there. You understand me?
Oh,
And then
yes, yes, I
I
remember, yeah.
got, yeah, exactly. And at some point, their manager reached out to us. They were willing to pay. You understand
Mm,
for that. Then
mm.
I allowed it. I have no problem, but it must be done correctly. So with me, sampling Phil Collins, it's not a secret, bro. It's not me going on Twitter and then when people are like, "This sounds like Phil
Oh,
Collins,"
okay,
you
okay.
understand me? And
I
then
get
me, I'm
you.
like, "No, this is not Phil Collins. Yeah, but this is whatever." You understand me? But when it's done correctly, there's nothing wrong. Which is with this song. All people were saying that you guys contact Heavy K,
Yeah.
rather for him to do the beats or acknowledge the fact that the song sounds like Heavy K.
Heavy
You
K,
understand?
thank you so much, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
And all the best. Get yours, man. Get yours. I understand what you're saying now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
All right. Thank you so much, Heavy
Yeah, yeah,
K.
yeah.
Sure, Kusta.
Yeah, no, and when I get the coins, man, you must invite me to the show.
Anytime. You know
You
your
must invite
family.
me.
Your family.
Aye.
Your family. You can come back any single time, bro. But I totally understand what he's saying because the same thing pretty much happened with the Cisco song, the Thong song.
What happened
With
with the
who?
thong song?
So with the Thong song, there's a part, but it's lyrics. So I don't know if it's the same with beats,
Yeah.
but there's a lyric in the song that belonged to another song.
Okay.
The Living La Vida Loca.
Oh.
Oh, that's Ricky Martin.
Ricky
yeah.
Martin. Yes,
Vida
yes.
Loca.
Yeah.
So because they use that lyric without getting approval from Ricky Martin,
Lyric?
yeah,
Wow.
they owned Living La Vida Loca.
Are you serious?
So the song till this day, Ricky Martin gets 30%. 30% for that line. Living La Vida. He makes more money than Cisco.
He makes.
So wait, what, he trademarked that line.
I don't think he trademarked it, but when they went to court, they were able to substantiate that this sounds like this.
Okay.
But there are so many lyrics,
wow.
dog.
But that's how
when
it
it comes
is.
to, because I wanted to ask Heavy.
Even
but
do
he answered me.
Even do sing vocalistic.
Do.
Tiki tiki yo.
Yeah, tiki tiki
yo
yo.
Yo,
yo.
tiki tiki yo.
Hey.
Do.
Yes.
Come on, him do's a groot money, bro. You must let Foka do. I mean, Foka is paying homage.
Yeah.
Though he's paying homage. I
Yeah,
mean,
but he didn't get
Duncan did. Tiki tiki yo. Duncan also did it.
Yeah, but he didn't get. Duncan's not in Nigeria
Yeah, you see, that's the problem.
earning dollars.
That's exactly how I
After
feel.
where the money is at.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Because I'm too sorry. The song is
Yes,
big
yeah.
now. Hey,
No,
let me
that-
get
but-
mine.
That's double standards. That's how I feel about if SA artists see African artists doing my piano, it's easy. But if a UK or American artist, it's not
Then
a problem.
It's a problem.
My only problem is, right, with Jorga Smith, don't call this my piano because that song is not my piano. Right? Don't dilute or misrepresent the genre because now a German producer will say, oh, that's my piano, I can do that. Then they start calling it my piano when it's actually Heavy K's 2010 sound.
Yeah.
That's my only issue.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Cass here, about Casper, they do drill, that Pop Smoke sound, right? And I think, what's the guy? He did the beat, local guy, you know what I mean? And I don't think the drill guys have a problem because it still sounds like drill. So
Yeah.
just the foreign guys or anybody else, even local guys, if you're going to do my piano, it should be actually my piano.
And what does Amapiano to the world mean? Does it mean people must listen it in the world, but they can't produce it? Only we can produce it.
Yes, because that's the slogan, Nakiri, we're exporting it. What does it mean to export a sound?
Yeah.
Does it mean that it needs to be manufactured
Here.
here, like literally with exports? Or does it mean we are introducing a sound that, I mean, because a producer just needs to hear a song to remake it. So what does it mean?
And isn't what's this line, man? The greatest way to what's this line, man?
The greatest form of flattery is copying.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah,
I've paraphrased it.
yeah,
but that's
yeah,
it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's literally saying, oh, big up, you guys are doing this.
Yeah.
And I was saying earlier on, right? They can try, but if them Tudor pulls up or Kabza pulls up and Calvin Harris plays his piano song,
It's late.
it's late. And then
late.
Kabza plays his song, people will hear that this is the real deal, the original.
It reminds me of soccer. Soccer, you know, soccer started in the UK.
Football.
Okay.
Yeah, football.
Yeah.
And then the Brazilians mastered it.
Yes.
So what are you saying? That no one outside of Britain or the UK can play soccer?
Exactly,
No.
right?
But what if
a
from
global-
this perspective?
Oh, they
guys,
want to be the FIFA of my piano. They want to make the rules.
Yes, at the forefront.
Yes, you see that.
who now?
Yeah?
The soccer.
The local Mapiano, the
local.
Mapiano founders,
Oh,
South
okay.
African Mapiano.
Oh,
artists.
they want to be FIFA.
They want to be the FIFA. You see,
You can have it, Mara. We must be in control.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
you
But
know,
isn't
but
that
it
fair,
doesn't
though?
work like that.
Hey?
Isn't that fair though?
No, music
No,
is
it's
but I'm just
not.
saying,
It's not.
If you're looking
then
from
we-
this perspective,
Okay.
whereas African artists have been exploited, you see things that like people will be influenced by African artists, like the Americans or overseas guys, and then they do something. Whereas it's like just acknowledge where you got that from. Whether it could be design, it could be fashion, it could be anything. It's like as Africans, can we also be acknowledged out instead of they taking something and making it seem like it's theirs? I think
And when hip hop stars do the same, do they acknowledge
because
who they're biting?
no, no, but because it's
acknowledgement.
bigger, they're already in a bigger platform. They've got the, you've
Oh,
got the
so you're saying
eyes.
acknowledge so it filters down to us.
Exactly.
Oh.
That's fine. That's fine. But I heard, I mean, some people demanding that an SA Mapiano producer should be behind. Like, if Drake is going to drop a Mapiano album, there should be at least some SA producers. That's what they are saying.
Which is nonsense.
Even if Drake can do the whole album and still acknowledge shout out to Mapiano movement from South
Yeah,
Africa.
but them
we
Tudor
see-
must be a
As
part
South
of that.
They
Africans,
want them to
can't we
that-
demand that no, Drake must feature?
Wow.
And I'm a piano
Why?
producer. Why
What?
not?
They don't
Guys
do
are
that.
making drill songs and they're not Casper's song, Dog Shebileza.
Yeah.
That sound is Lex Luger,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
The guy who did Larry Hoover, Big Meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That-
Was in the
but
studio.
He was
No,
not,
he
He
wasn't.
was not. He was not in the studio.
No.
Not even acknowledged.
Not even acknowledged. But the beat is literally a Lex Luger
you
kind
can
of
hear.
beat, and you can hear. Let's not have double standards. It's music. I
music.
know that we're a small country, we're a
Yeah, I
small
think that's where
industry.
I'm-
I know.
Yeah.
And it would be an honourable thing if Drake did feature. It would be a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm.
But is it a must?
Mm.
Is it? You see, it would be an amazing gesture, bruh. Definitely, and we would appreciate
So
it.
it would
and
be a good gesture.
it would
then.
be an amazing gesture. But
The chances of it happening.
I mean,
or
they're high.
even-
They're high. Let's be honest. He did work with Black Coffee. If Drake, for example, says, "Yo, I'm sending you this song. Tell me what you think, since you're a South African DJ and you're my friend," right? And he hears it and is like, "Dude, this is great, but trust me, there's a kid who can polish it up from South Africa. Link up with him. Send the sample, the separates to him. They don't even need to meet, right? That would be amazing." But we can't say no. You can't drop it if there's no South African.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was chilling with my 2000s this past weekend.
Damn, we're
Friends of mine.
vaccinating already. And what happened?
They were telling me how hard it is to get laid now, especially if you're broke. Like it's a pandemic, bro. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, what?
In urban areas, it is. dog.
For real?
Unless you find someone who really loves you.
Yeah.
But in urban areas, it is.
So money talks now.
Money talks.
Because it wasn't like that back in our times, bro.
Nah, back in our times, I was not having sex. But you're right, it wasn't like that.
Hey, Mash, when last did you get laid, bro? Hey, Mash? Talk to us there. There's the mic there. No, he's got a mic right there. How hard is it to get laid as a 2000, Mash?
I'm not a 2000, first of all.
You are, man. You are 90, 2000 what?
96.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, aye.
Yeah, I'm dad, man. I'm dad.
Yeah, same thing, ne?
Yeah, round it off. Yeah, you are.
it's not hard to get laid if you are married like me.
Ah.
Oh, cop
Good
out.
answer.
Cop
Hey.
out. What a
Good
cop out.
answer. Hey.
Now, okay, they will give us the answers. When last did you get laid now?
I can answer that.
Come grab a
Why?
mic there. We've got 2000 here. We must ask them.
I'm not a 2000 as well, but I can answer what is it hard or not?
Yeah,
Well, it depends, Like the guys that you're chilling with,
yeah.
sometimes it's standards. If you're a guy and then you think you will get a girl because of money, then it's in your mind. It's gonna be like that.
When last
Or-
did you get laid?
I can't answer that, right? But that's
Okay,
my view on it.
What's up with this crew, guys? You guys don't screw? What kind of crew is this? Crew that doesn't screw.
Tato, come here, Tato. Come, Tato.
Oh, guys.
Tato looks like he screwed someone.
Come
last
on,
week.
Meligant Media.
Yeah.
It should be Dry Gents Media, man. Come on. Hey, you ain't getting ass at your young, ripe age.
Bro,
You're in your sexual prime.
you know what I mean?
But he made a point, or I think I got a point from what he was saying. Sometimes oaks want a certain level of honey
Okay.
that they are not appealing to that
Oh,
certain level of honey,
yes,
right? Because
yes.
let's be honest,
Yes.
if you're just trying to smash,
Yeah.
you'll get ass, a lot of ass.
Yeah.
But if you want an Insta
Creme de la creme.
creme de la creme,
Yeah.
Tebogo
Yeah.
Tobejanis of this
Yeah.
world.
We interviewed her wish. She's way over our league.
Wait. Alright, dog. We're not in Mvela. What are we? We're playing a Queen. We're playing in Davidson. We score goals. We're looking for honeys. Also, like, God. That's the league we're playing at. These people at the fucking F&B stadium, covered stadiums in Tokyo. You get me? So it's that, I think. That
Yeah.
disconnect.
Okay, would you let your daughter date a broke nigga or a rich guy, but it's gonna treat her trash?
I'd let her date the one she loves the most.
Mm.
Honestly. And if it's the broke guy, I'll be here, right, to support her even financially. But yeah, the one who she loves. I'd never let my daughter date for material things, bro.
Yeah.
Never. I'd never prostitute my daughter. And also, I'm not glorifying broke and poverty, right? But I'd let her date whoever she loves. If she's in love with the rich guy, it's fine. You know what I mean? But the broke guy also, come on, must pull up
So
the
it's a
socks.
standard thing, ne?
Yeah.
Just the standards.
It's a
What would you do,
standard
Ghost
thing.
Lady?
It's a
Would you let your
standard thing.
daughter date a broke nigga or a rich nigga?
That's the thing. Like say, like what you know, it will have to teaching your child that, and plus just remember, broke is what you think is broke.
It's subjective.
Yeah, it's subjective. So it's I'd
Really,
only
is
say
it? It's either you have money or you don't.
To Tebogo Tobejane, a guy who earns 100K a month, maybe okay. He's not.
Yeah.
He's not worthy of calling daddy.
But to Ghost Lady, he's
Oh,
He's
that's
cool.
that's
I
that's
mean,
a
you know what I
that's
mean?
a rich man.
Exactly. Exactly. So it is look, we all know there's there's the bread line, right?
Yeah, bon.
Under that, obviously you're in poverty. Right? And
Yes.
above that, it's subjective. Broke is
Whatever you can do, whatever you can afford, and he can also afford for himself. That's good.
You
But
ever
then
dated a
sometimes-
broke nigga?
I always dated broke niggas. That was my life. Yeah, it's
Oh,
okay.
yeah, JR was broke when you made him. Makes sense. No, but I agree with you, Soul Dog. Whoever she loves, man.
Wherever
As long as she's happy at the end of the
Yeah.
day, that
That's
matters.
all that
That's all that
matters.
matters.
All that
bro.
matters.
You can't
Yeah.
dating for money.
Yeah.
Nah, come on. And that's the sad part about this whole thing with Somizi and Mohale. People are like he was dating for money. But when you listen to the interview, he actually liked the guy. He actually loved Somizi.
And even now, remember what he even said that he's only just wants his car. And it's,
Sure.
he
Oh,
just
yeah,
wants
there were
his car.
statements. No, they released statements, both of them. Ne?
Yeah.
Did you see the statements, so?
I didn't see the statements, but I
Oh.
did check out the interview he
wanted
did
his
with
clothes and
Legend.
his
It was
car.
leaked.
Oh, I could only
leaked.
listen for like 5 minutes. How was the rest of the interview?
Yo, bro, it really to me sounds like a typical situation of a rich guy dating a not so rich partner in this instant, and he's controlling. And it sounded, I mean, apart from the physical abuse that he alleges, right? But even financial abuse, because he says he never got money from Somizi at all. And Somizi didn't want him to work. Somizi said, you can't work. The one time, he literally sneaked out to Durban. Wow. He told him he's going to Durban for something else, but he was going there for an his first deal. Then when he came back, that was when that incident happened. Apparently. Where, I mean, he got hit. He said he broke ribs.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it sounds to me like that. That was the dynamic. And it's unfair. You can't expect someone not to work and you're rich and you don't give them money. All the things Mohale has and all the things he experienced, it was when he was with Somizi. So all the clothes he had, it wasn't like, here's 100K, go spoil yourself. Because it sounded like Somizi feared that he may go around and cheat. For example, Somizi did not want him to talk to people in clubs, certain people.
Sure.
He'd say, you can't talk to these people. Why are you with these
Yeah.
people? But the one time, Somizi in a club, for 20 minutes, he was talking to his ex.
Hey.
In the car, Mohale's like, why are you talking to your ex? And he was like, we're just, you know this person. We're just talking about whatever. And then in the same breath, he was on his phone, Mohale, and Somizi was like, who's that?
You're busy cheating.
And then he said, yeah, you're busy cheating. He's like, here's the phone. And he was like, nah, it's cool. Then when they get to the house,
An
Somizi calls
altercation
Titi.
started.
Titi Mba, obviously, because they ain't trying to call titties. And then, and he said, hey, this one young Febela. So it really, I mean, I see the alleged abuse, but it sounded emotionally abusive, bro. And it happens with rich guys who date or marry women who don't have much. And how many women do we know who've moved back to the hood who have nothing to show for dating this rich husband or marrying this rich guy, and now they're divorced, and she comes back with just nice clothes and the car.
Yeah.
And
And she was
also-
told the same thing. You can't do shit.
Thank you, because you're not being given money. You can't even take money and save
Or
for
you've
a
not
rainy
even
day.
empowered yourself. You know?
You can't empower yourself because now you're told be a housewife or be a house partner. Don't work. And the reason why he wants his car back, it's because Somizi bumped his car. So the one time he
Yeah.
was leaving, Somizi followed him and then bumped
It
him
was
off the
that
road.
time after the whole call to Titimba. That's I think,
Yes,
yeah.
Yeah, this
Because
thing is-
he left.
Yes, he left.
Yeah, he
And
left,
he-
and then he was driving after him.
He was driving after him, following him, and then he bumped him. But for a change, he didn't hit him from the back. he
Akamshayanga.
This one. What did I say?
Akamshaya ngemuva.
Oh, I'm slow, man. And he bumped him off the road. That's why his car is messed up. So he just wants new car and his clothes because they did not have a contract when they married. But customary law apparently says that they married in community if they didn't sign or stipulate specifically that what's yours is yours, what's mine is mine, even after a divorce.
That's when I said that customary marriage also. If you guys, in the event that you guys separate,
By default,
by
it's
default, you get
community
half.
of property.
I've got both statements here, but they're a bit long, man. I think I can't read all of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. Yeah.
I'll read like the last part.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is Somizi. What is incredibly painful is that a person whose income is reliant on their reputation and public image, this campaign to smear my reputation has the potential to result in loss of income. I have already taken leave from my places of employment in order to focus on this process. This wouldn't have had to happen if I wasn't being accused of things I didn't do. In as far as the divorce itself is concerned, my only aim is to have finalized fairly and reasonably. I am taking what was said on record by my estranged husband very seriously, and my legal team is taking steps to address those allegations through the process afforded to us by the law. For now, this is as much as I am comfortable with saying to address all these issues. Please allow us the space and privacy to deal with what should be a very private matter. Thank you for taking time to read this, Somizi Mhlongo. Sure.
So he denies everything. Of course he's gonna deny. No one who's ever been accused of abuse has come out and said, yeah, I couldn't see it.
And
I broke his
what I found
ribs."
very surprising is that Somizi's always got something to say about everything. Like he's always going live saying his 2 cents
Yes.
about whatever's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
Now all of a sudden,
nothing.
you know?
Silence.
And I
It's like,
fucking hate celebrities when they say, like, please respect our privacy. Dude,
you married on TV.
you married on
Yes.
TV.
Bro, you married on TV.
You had this nigga everywhere you went. Every show. Like, they even had a reality show.
Yeah.
Now it must be private.
And even included people in the sex
You know what I mean?
in Amsterdam.
You know what I mean? Like, I hate it when people, like, celebrities do the whole public thing to make
When
money.
things are rosy.
Yeah,
When
and then
things
when
are
shit hits the
rosy.
fan, it's like, hey, respect our private space.
And
Thank you,
obviously,
bro.
and it's just always to show. It just shows you that we'll show you the good things, the rosy things, you know. But we're not showing you what's happening behind closed doors, or you'll not know. And then when everything is a mess and things come out, now we want our privacy.
Doesn't work like that, bro. It's out in the open now. You know what I mean?
So Somizi has lost. Well, not necessarily lost, but he's no longer on Metro.
yeah, no longer
Yeah.
on Metro.
And he's no longer
No longer
judging.
Idols judge for
Yeah.
now.
For
till
now.
we know how it ends, bro. That thing,
Yeah.
you know, till the whole issue is resolved.
Like, imagine.
But yeah. But I mean,
Because obviously his income now is big.
yeah, it is. But I mean, hey, man,
Ish.
do you think a whole Mohale would come out and make the stuff up? You know?
I think, you know,
Do
there's a
people
very
come and do that?
there's also, you know, some things, I don't know, when people are, I guess, blinded by love, and maybe some things are said in love of, no, don't work, you know, because I think these conversations happen as if it's like the norm. Like, you know, I'll take care of you, don't work, don't do this, don't that, I don't want you to come back home late. And maybe you agree. And then when it happens now, it becomes a whole other thing, and it becomes abusive to like.
Okay, so this is Mohale's statement. I've been blessed to have the support of family and friends, and more especially from members of the public while I go through this trying time in my life. To this end, I reserve my right to privacy and no comment further beyond the clarity provided within here. I wish to quietly conclude the dissolution of my marriage, which is now being handled legally, and further reserve my right to comment. My focus right now is on my livelihood. Sure.
Basically, that statement from Mohale, I felt like he said, I said what I said, you know.
Yeah.
And shout out to Mohale, man. If this really, I mean, these horrible, horrific things happened to him, he managed to step out, you know,
Yeah.
and leave. Because some people will remain in there because they want to live this lavish lifestyle
Yeah.
at all cost.
And the thing is with Mohale, if he knew this, right, he could have released this long time ago and made money even, like gone on podcast, and speak about it.
Yes.
Like even do a whole press release and a whole PR tour.
Exactly.
But apparently someone leaked the shit. So
Yeah.
meaning he didn't want it to come out, right?
Yeah.
Because it's
Even
an
though, I
interview
don't
like
believe
with
the
the
leak thing.
producer for the show, right?
Legend Mohale, it's
Yeah.
definitely. Because it sounded like there was just two of them in
There's
the room.
just two of them
and
talking.
someone was recording this with their phone, definitely.
So what does Legend gain from leaking this?
I don't know. What do they both gain? What if the leak was orchestrated by both? Because someone in that room leaked it. Unless Legend sent it to someone who he works with. Because he probably just recorded it so that he can, with a recorder, so he can go back when he's brainstorming. Because it sounded like they're working on some show.
Yeah.
Unless he sent it to someone and someone in his team leaked it. Or maybe you see, that's the thing with leaks, right? Sometimes they're orchestrated. We don't know.
We don't know.
But when I read Somizi's statement, it sounds like my bag. It sounds like something that he's doing for damage control.
Yeah.
You know, when
Yes.
celebs fuck up and they need to release a
It's a PR
statement
statement, bro.
for so they can secure the bags.
And talk to their
sponsors.
Sponsors.
Sounds like that
yes.
because he's talking about I'm losing my bag, blah blah blah. Whereas Mohale is
My
like, yo, this
reputation.
has happened. I want to deal with it privately. Please respect me. And
Thank
you know,
you.
I said what I said.
Yeah.
you.
Nothing about bags.
My reputation.
Nothing about
I make a living off of my reputation and whatnot. Then just treat your husband nice, then, you know, because one day you may divorce and you may spill the beans,
I was
Which
thinking
is-
about that, eh?
which is exactly what he's doing.
What were you thinking about?
No, that thing of like, hey, you know, in our relationships, you must be treating your other spouse very, you know,
Just treat
very
your person nice. Then your
Yeah.
reputation will be
Yay,
intact,
will
even
never be
unless they decide to
damaged.
go and lie, which is essentially what Somizi is saying. He's saying that Mohale is out here lying about him, what is it, wielding a knife. He's lying about him beating up this guy and breaking his ribs. He's lying about the emotional abuse that this guy suffered at his hands. Somizi is essentially saying all of that the guy is lying. Because this is what the guy said in that interview. And he's saying he's lying.
Guys, if your partner were to come out now and say something, like, what would it be? If they say something that would be like, that could be damaging to my reputation.
Sure.
Nah, man.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not
Where
perfect.
do I start?
I came back at 11 yesterday.
Yay.
Which is, I'm glad you raised that up because I found it very hypocritical, ne, for an establishment like the SABC, right, to release Somizi because of his foul things that he did on his personal space.
Yeah.
Because it's nothing that he did with his job. They hired him to
Yeah.
do a job. Now he did some fucked up shit in his personal life. How does it interfere with his job? And also, these same people are the same people who do worse
Probably, exactly.
stuff than him. These are the people that are at fucking hockey club, you know, doing crazy shit.
Ah, come on, that's just rumors. That's just urban legends. There's no proof of the hockey club. Like, no one came out.
It's ours. It's ours.
Sol.
It's ours.
Okay, who from the SAPC?
We don't know. We can. Okay, look what that guy was doing to Pearl Mudiadi. Why isn't he being fired?
You see?
Tony Soglo left. I think he left Metro FM.
Oh, did he leave?
Did he leave?
Yeah, I heard. Like, he's no longer program man. Is he? Please Google Tony Soglo leaves Metro.
Okay.
But I believe he did. Okay, I get you. Now, you see, that is something that there's proof. There was an accusation made. And if it's still there, then that's a double standard. A huge double standard.
Because
And
if
I'll
you're
stop paying my TV
nobody, like
license.
you work in a company, like, you know, SAPC, you are just the cameraman, and you're doing you are cheating on your girlfriend, and yes, there's some whatever between you and your friends and whatever. Like, it's just, you don't lose your job. But now, if you are there behind the mic, you lose your job because you're cheating.
Exactly. You see.
Katlego, my boy.
Yes. You see, so the whole thing is, did SABC let go of Somizi because of what he did or because of public pressure?
No,
Was
he
not-
didn't. He didn't leave.
He didn't
He's
leave.
still there. Yeah, Tony's still there.
You see, because nobody knows that he's there, right? We hear of the story, but we can't now check if he's still employed. Unlike with Somizi, when people wake up in the morning and listen to the radio, he's still there. So what I'm saying is, it was probably because of public pressure that they had to suspend him or whatever. Unlike,
But which pressure?
what do you mean? People were tweeting every time.
Yeah, yeah.
Ask a Man or whoever would tweet, hey, Ask a Man.
No, they
it's
wanted him
time for the
cancelled.
show.
Yeah, they
Oh.
wanted him
People
cancelled.
would tweet and be like, why is this guy still there? Fresh lost his job. Yes, it's not at the SABC because of accusations. Why is this guy still there? they were happening, and even on calls, people, you know what I mean. So it becomes difficult to work, and I think maybe that's why. But
So
if it
are we
was-
moving into a time where, as a celebrity, you have to be clean,
Yeah, you must have no faults.
no skeletons?
Everybody.
Because every single person, celebrity or not, has skeletons. We're not perfect.
Yeah, true, but it depends what skeletons are, right? Like, I think cheating is not a skeleton big enough to fire someone.
Yeah.
But abuse, but hitting someone.
Yeah.
Right? Because you're violating someone. That's assault. Now that's a skeleton. Like, okay, bro,
Yeah, no,
you
definitely.
literally broke the law, right? That's
Yes.
that's different. I think that's different. Like, for example, if Tabo, you know what I mean? Tabo Small from Black Motion, he can't be released, because he was screwing Zota while he was single.
Yeah.
From his job. Do you get me? So
He wasn't screwing Naja. There's a difference.
Yeah.
Oksalayo.
Yeah, exactly.
Kijile.
So like, to me, it's that. You can't. We do live in an age where if you're a celebrity and you're accused of a crime, chances are you will lose your job pending investigation. But not just for anything. If I was caught,
Bro, look at it top
drunk.
level. Look at it top level, right? SABC, all those guys there at the top. What do you think they do when the lights are off?
That's what I said. They release some music because of public pressure.
No, I'm saying,
We don't know what those guys do.
but we know, bro. That's how Jeffrey Epstein come about. We know what those fuckers get up to, bro. They do worse shit.
But we don't. But like what?
Hey.
Yes.
Were you there?
Okay. What? Yeah. Were you there, bro? Like, you're just speculating. This is speculative. It's speculative.
I'm not, dog. How many misters have had allegations of sleeping with young girls
Couch casting.
and stuff like that?
No.
You know what I mean? The
Yeah.
people at a hockey club are important people. It's ministers, people of big businesses, but nothing ever happens to them. And they're the ones who are firing your Somizis, your Katlechoma boy. It's hypocritical.
It is, bro.
Because,
Everybody.
if I'm being fired for my
But you
personal...
can't. But hold on. But don't classify Somizi with Katlaoma boys. Two different things.
True. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
One
cool.
cheated. The other one is accused of breaking his husband's ribs. Dog. The other one just broke his wife's heart.
100%. Yeah.
Which is still very painful.
Which is
'cause,
painful
yeah,
at a personal level, but at a
it's
professional
an abusive.
level.
It's also a form of abuse. Actually, they've said
Yeah.
cheating is a form
Now
of
you're gonna say
abuse.
Cheating.
Yes,
It is emotional
It's
abuse.
yes, it's an emotional abuse.
But
Cheating is an emotional
so
abuse.
are you entering a realm where you're saying cheaters should lose their jobs because they've emotionally abused their wives?
How many people cheat? We're not going to have jobs, guys.
Yes.
We're not going to have jobs.
We're not gonna have jobs.
Let's close down this podcast.
Hey. In the duration of this podcast, I have never cheated. In the duration of this podcast, I have never cheated.
So you're safe. You're not getting fired anytime soon.
I'm not getting fired anytime soon. Not for cheating, man.
I thought you'd be saying the same thing, MacGyver. Also,
I'm waiting for you to echo.
You black men don't cheat.
Exactly. Black men don't cheat. Ew, it's a messy situation, man.
Yeah, man. I just think, man, there's too much fuckery, bro. Like, what does my personal life have to do with my... You hired me to do a job. I'm doing the job.
Hey, bro, we've got a GBV thing going on in
Yeah.
the country. It's a huge crisis.
No, that I get. I'm not that 100%
Yeah.
with
Okay,
you.
so we're talking about the cheating thing. And
Yeah, I'm talking about now. It
Like-
seems like as a celebrity, no matter, I could be driving drunk, right? Get caught. I have to get fired.
yeah, because you're being reckless.
You understand?
No, come on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they'll say you brought the company's name into disrepute.
100%.
They
And they're
love
gonna
that
get,
line.
and they're gonna
And
get
also,
public scrutiny. Like, how can you employ a drunkard or whatever?
of course.
Mm.
Because now you're a public figure. People look up to you. And you're supposed to do good.
Hey,
do
hey,
things
hey,
that
hey.
we should learn from you.
Yeah, man,
Manje,
I've always said you're dumb if you're gonna choose a celebrity as a role model. Like, celebrities are not your role model, guys. Celebrities are human. Like with Thabo Sumo, for example, the fact that the man had to make a video to justify, he almost didn't justify, but the fact that he had to make a video to people to explain why he's having casual sex when single. Because he's a celebrity. Celebrities are human too. I mean, really, people must stop this thing of, hey, you're a role model, hey, whatnot. Who doesn't have casual sex when they're single? Who? And why should a celebrity now not have casual sex because they're single? He did not cheat on anyone. He did not rape anyone.
But
He
didn't
didn't.
he apparently cheat?
Who?
Wasn't it also that he was cheating because he had a girlfriend? That's what Zoda said.
No, at that time he said he didn't have a girlfriend.
Yeah,
Zoda
they
was
were not-
just being spicy.
Yeah,
Oh.
But people must stop selecting. Yes, you can say MacG is my podcast, hero. I like what he does on the podcast.
Yeah.
Because when these lights go off and these mics are off, you don't know what he gets up to. You can't select him to be your role model. Choose someone you know personally, your mom or someone. Leave celebrities to live their lives. They're human too.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. We're going into a space where as a celebrity, you can't do no wrong.
Imagine, dog. And all you want to do as a celebrity, you didn't choose to be a celebrity. All Tabo wants to do is smack drums and bums. Right? That's it. He didn't elect to be role model, to be the Pope, and not do any wrong.
Okay, so let's say your gambling issue, right?
Yeah.
Now we get, as the podcast network, we get public scrutiny saying we must get rid of you because of that.
Yeah.
What do we do?
But how is it affecting the podcast?
That's what I'm saying.
How is it affecting, like, if I still...
Because you're a
did
public
it,
figure.
How then if I...
You're a celebrity to someone.
Maybe
out
three
there.
people
illegal?
come out saying that, hey, you are bakweleta, hey, you are now mali because of your gambling issue, whatever.
Old gambling issue.
Yes,
And then
old
people
gambling
start
issue.
sending tweets saying, hey, well, how can you employ a scammer? Why are you still working with Saul? He's portraying a bad image to people.
Bringing the podcast into disrepute.
Disrepute.
Over
Yeah, what do? Do we let you go?
No. You don't let me go.
But that's what I'm saying. Or that's what we're heading. We're like, now you can't do any wrong. No matter how big or small.
Nah, bruh. People are people. We are fallible. We make mistakes.
Okay, what-
and celebrities are not an exception.
Okay, as a celebrity right now, what can you do and get away with it? Not get fired. Not lose your bag.
Oh, not much.
Not-
the
exactly.
reality is not much. The reality
Exactly.
is not much.
Exactly.
Mm.
And it's not even up to you because someone might deem drinking and driving. To us, it might be like, we're just drinking and driving. It's not a big deal. But someone can come out and say, I lost my parents due to this. This is very irresponsible.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So, moral of the story, don't be a celebrity.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
No, pretty much.
It's fucked up, man.
It's pretty much, man. It is messed up.
Yeah. I feel like we're preaching a lot on this episode,
Yeah.
eh?
It's
Did
quite
we
a deep
preach?
one.
I
we
think
preach, guys?
we didn't
So
tell
we're preaching
anyone.
a lot, ne? We're
No, not
50-50,
preach.
ne?
Not preaching.
We
Yeah.
didn't say, hey, don't do this. Hey, don't do that.
Mm.
You know what I mean? We just made our opinions known, and that's
Yeah.
it. That's it. We didn't
Shit,
preach.
man. We only spoke about 2 things. We're already hitting an hour.
Nah, let's scrap the others.
Yeah.
What else did you want to talk about?
Messi's gone.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what a
Messi's
mess.
gone. Barcelona. It's
Going to
weird.
PSG, eh?
Yeah, it looks like he's going. It's not confirmed, but it's almost as good as confirmed. Barcelona couldn't have kept Messi. He wanted to stay. Barcelona wanted him to stay, even though it's costing him a lot. And also, there's these like wage caps, and they were going to go over it had they kept him, so they had to let him go.
Yeah.
Bottom line is, it was just way too expensive, So yeah, I don't understand why the guys are scared to go to the English Premier League, man.
Yeah.
Also scared to play ball.
Oh, shit, I actually got an email from last week's episode, right?
Oh, yeah?
And Chilla sent us this. Hi, my name is Tandy. I live in Manchester, England. I watch your show all the time.
Hi,
I'm a
Tandy.
chiller and have converted a lot of my friends to chillers. On episode 272, Saul spoke about a medium who was so accurate with her reading. Is it possible to share context of that medium, please? Being in a foreign country and having parents and family dying and everything falling apart at the same time, one needs some clarity or answers of some sort of connection with the ancestors. I've spent over £800. How much did you spend, Saul?
350.
Yeah,
350
50
rand. I
rands.
took my Sasa money and I hooked up the medium.
£800 so far for
That's how you
telephonic
spend your
readings,
Sasa money.
consultations with a few South African psychics that I found online, and no one has told me anything tangible. They all tell me about spiritual warfare and that I have to pray, which I don't mind doing, and I do every day, but that's not what I want to hear when I pay for consultation.
Yeah, you got scammed.
Damn, $800, huh? Pounds,
It's
huh?
even worse. It's pounds.
Sure. I'm desperate to connect with my parents. Saul, can you please give me the medium's details? PS MacG, please don't read my email live on the show. Please, Pella, when I was out. My WhatsApp number is +44.
Hey, cheers, Manchester.
Manchester.
All right, guys, I've been getting a lot of SMSs,
Is
a
it?
lot of inbox, over like 200.
Wow.
Both on WhatsApp, on Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah?
If you want the medium's contact details, I have pinned them on Twitter.
Okay.
People on Instagram, it's on Twitter. I've pinned it on Twitter. Please don't DM me about like the medium. It's because I can't pin it on Insta, but I have on Twitter. And please, if you want my phone number, don't ask the medium. For my phone number. People ask the medium for my phone number.
So they call the medium.
They call the medium like, hey, how's it? You're the medium?
So they could have just said, so can I have your number? Instead of, so give me the medium's number.
Simple.
How?
But she's a medium. Can't she tell who's calling?
How?
And for what reason?
He's not true caller. He's a medium.
Oh, it's a he.
Yeah, it's a he.
Oh,
It's a he and he's black. People are expecting a white lady.
Yeah.
No, it's not a white lady or an Indian lady. It's a he and it's black.
Or you can call 081-474-0632. Neo will answer. He'll tell you to pray. Then you can send the 800 pounds.
Oh, okay.
I'm starting a business now.
Yeah.
I get it not rocking, so might as well rock other people.
Okay.
You need to get Neo laid, man. For real. Neo
When last
needs
did Neo get laid? I'm concerned, bro.
Yo.
What's Nolembu?
Spider web.
There's a spider web down there.
Yo.
Oh, doesn't Coley have a sister or something? Colin Fega, doesn't she have a sister?
How would I know? I don't shit it, but like, how's your sister doing, Oli? I don't know.
No, we gotta get a Neo laid.
Yeah, get Neo laid.
But
man.
okay,
Neo.
does Neo want to be laid?
Yes, Neo needs to be
want
laid.
to be
You
laid?
need to get laid.
I've seen this camera's been shaky a bit. Okay, I got an idea. Let's do a space
Okay.
after this show.
Yeah.
We'll have Neo part of the space and just chat to different ladies who want to smash Neo.
Oh, I like that.
Eh?
Yeah, dog.
You
let's
like
get
that, Neo?
laid, man.
When I get you laid, don't worry, boy.
Laid, boy.
Eh, what's boy?
Yeah. You'll finally move out of Pretoria. He's the only guy in the crew who doesn't want to move out of Pretoria and come closer to work. Because you're a good acquaintance with Capital N. Huh? Huh? No, man.
Ghost
Neo.
lady, should you do that?
No, I want to hear Neo say consent to it. Because, hey, we don't want problems.
Oh,
eh?
yeah.
Just
Yeah,
now,
ish.
Eh?
Hey.
No,
What
also this must go
problems?
on.
He doesn't have problems.
We must find Neo somebody. So Neo can be late.
Yeah, he said yes. He said yes.
It is what it is.
Right.
It
What
is
do you
what
want?
it is.
Eh? Big booty, what do you want? Eh? No my in, boy. At this rate.
I'm not type, but I know my E. No my E. You can see
What do you guys think about those guys that show their face on Zoom? Fuck, those guys are annoying. Yo.
Then they ask everyone to show their face.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be talking to
Bro.
a blank picture.
Overachievers, those ones I tell
We're
you.
here to communicate.
Because they
We're not
dressed
here
up.
to model.
Because they took a bath. It's those ones who take baths
Yes,
to go to a
and
Zoom.
prepared the background. The encyclopedias in the back, so you better see them that I'm living soft and
You know what
I'm
I mean?
prepared. Dude, like, this place is a mess. I'm not trying to show my face or anything here.
And I'm trying to not show you Iprama stove move. That's the problem.
Let's eat. I've got these eaters, I've got pots. Dude, I'm not trying to show all of that, man.
And you know some people don't understand Zoom because they'll actually zoom in.
Do they? Imo.
It's a thing. You're not safe.
You know my worst experience with Zoom? My son, they were having Zoom classes. Now
Yeah.
imagine kids. This is a grade 1 kid from 7:30 until 1:00. Imagine. Like if you sit there, because sometimes as a parent, you have to sit there to help them. Okay, the teacher says, now open your this, go to this page. And the kids, one kid will be going on, ma'am, can I go into the toilet? Okay, no problem, you can go. Like, it's stupid questions. Like, no, I suffered through those.
But the way Zooms are with Saul, his network, I don't know what's happening in Hillbro. Mara, your network is terrible. dog.
Oh, and I remember logging into that Zoom. Yeah. There's one specific Zoom. We were doing some webinar, radio, whatever webinar.
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking I'll just be black. You know what I mean? Like I'm not expected to light the camera up. Then white guys like, Saul, we can't see you. No, now I'm like, I need to run around the house. I need to find a good angle. Okay, couch, corner, sharp.
And you look so uncomfortable. I saw you there.
You
I
saw
was-
him,
you saw
bro.
me.
And you can't hear him.
And my phone was cracked before I replaced my screen. So my front camera, there's a crack running through it, so
Ooh,
it
it
shows
runs
like it's
through
got
the-
water. Exactly. So
Yeah.
now all along, I was using the front camera.
Yeah.
And now I wasn't seeing myself. I'm just looking into the camera. I'm not seeing everybody else, but I'm actually like, I got this. I'm like, all right, we're good. We're here. You know, and it was my headphones. It was actually, network is good. It was my headphones.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Hillbro network is good, dog.
Yeah.
Even when we did that space, there was a time it also.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
the
when you
network
were
was
saying
also a
headphones.
problem.
It was,
I
guys,
saw you.
on tonight's space, finding S for Neo, right? I will be fine. Trust me, I've learned not to use headphones.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
okay.
the phone itself is fine.
And it's no longer cracked.
Hmm?
I saying the phone.
No, it's not
This is
cracked.
a-
My phone is
okay.
fine. My phone is
Okay.
100% fine now. It's fine.
Are you guys watching Survivor?
Survivor!
Yeah.
Oh, I used to be a fan though.
What happened to
Not
I'm
last
still
now.
a fan. I'm the biggest Survivor fan.
Is it?
Survivor!
Yeah.
Don't
Watch
you wish to go there though?
Ah, fuck, I'd love to, man. Survivor explains life, dog. Survivor.
Survivor.
Survivor's the shit.
I mean, if you've seen like 5 seasons of Survivor, you're good. Like
That's what I
it's
said
the
about
same
Big
thing all
Brother.
over.
Before you came. Before you.
You know, I wasn't watching Big Brother till I joined Big Brother, right?
Are you one
Till I
of those?
auditioned for Big Brother.
So you
right?
actually didn't know what you were going into.
I didn't watch. I knew because I watched the first season of Big Brother Africa, won by Keegan, I think, South African colored guy. That's it. I didn't watch Survivor. And I told them, I mean, Big Brother is like Survivor. I didn't watch Big Brother. I just went in there.
So would you do Survivor now?
I auditioned for Survivor Africa, South Africa. They didn't take me.
Oh shit, for
Oh,
real?
Like
you
2
tried.
months ago. Yeah, I actually had my audition tape. I don't think you emailed them. You used the portal. It's a cool ass.
You had
ass-
one.
I forgot. Yes, but I could have used the portal. on
Yes.
their website
Oh,
to
so you can't
upload.
save it.
So
yeah.
you don't email it. If
Yeah.
you email it, I would have had it.
Yeah.
I had very cool. I forgot. I had a very cool, funny audition.
There's a guy they voted out on this season Survivor because he was eating too much. He was eating all the food, sugar cane. He had one sugar cane for himself.
And then in that space, you have to divide and share. Like, yo.
Yeah.
Jesus, he was finished eating the sugar cane. Umoba. When they dealt with him, it was mob justice. Vote this one out. Umoba. Mob justice.
But this season is dope, man. There's a
Is
black
it?
guy who's playing really well, Tyson.
Oh.
Yeah, he's
I'm gonna
like,
check it
he's in
out.
charge of who's getting voted out, but he's quiet. So no one can see he's a
Oh.
threat.
Those are the guys.
Yes.
Because you always find like the people who are trying to assert their leadership,
Mm.
right?
I
The
know,
people are
Shem.
always trying to like be the loudest, assert.
You'll
be
get
the-
voted out
be the-
very
yeah,
fast.
day one.
Yeah.
Day one.
yeah.
You're trying
Don't
to be
do
the
that.
alpha
Don't do
male.
that.
Don't
Don't
the
do
alpha
that.
male. Back, like steer it from the back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Steer it from the back.
Yeah.
Listen
You'll
to
fuck-
everyone.
Yes.
You know, it's like,
yes.
share your
Everything
opinion.
is sure, my king. Yes,
Okay.
my king.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My king. Thank you.
But Tyson's playing, man. Fuck. But have you noticed they always choose like the same black guys? It's the black guys that speak well and are very lawny. It's never an
athletic, right?
Yeah, it's never a guy from the hood.
Nah.
Yeah, but dude,
it's
guys on
never
the hood
actually.
don't watch his Survivor, guys.
Oh, come on. Survivor's the biggest reality show
It's
in
the
the world.
biggest, but
in the
yeah,
world.
it is. But I'm
After-
just like,
after Idols, maybe.
how many guys are they actually putting out their audition tapes?
She's right, because that's why it's on Mnet, not Mzansi.
We are born.
Or Mocha Love.
No,
Mocha Love. Imagine
SABC 3 Survivor, guys.
Those are the old ones. And SABC 3 is equivalent. It's
Yeah, true. It's the sperm of
Exactly. 'Cause,
SABC.
you see,
PH&M Pep.
you know
I
how
don't
rich
like with
people
Pep, man.
are. It's because it's like, oh, you know what? Struggling sounds like a fun activity. Whereas as black people, it's like, no, we've struggled. Like, we don't need to put
I've been in
ourselves through
Survivor
that.
my whole life.
Exactly.
We've been rationing food at home my whole life. I ain't tryna go and ration food. You know, like
Like, guys, I grew up eating umoba, like, honestly. So, you want to go to an island to go? No, it's not.
But
here.
imagine if they had a Kasi dude in Survivor, bro. That'd be a game changer.
Yay.
Wabona lo Jama Simba, lo. Wabona lo, listen vote, lo.
I would never survive, man, because of the eating thing. Because I was eating in Big Brother.
For
Like, I
real?
ate. Like, people, like even now at the mall, if I go to like Chris Harding Force, there's someone who I'm like, nah, look, I'm not going to call Big Brother. Always. Let's sit and prepare food. And it's not like Survivor where, you know, if you're out of food, they give you food. It's not like a whole thing of you got to ration food or whatever. So I'd never
They give you
survive.
food. Who gives you food?
Big Brother.
Ah.
They gave us food. Like,
Oh, yeah.
there
No,
was
Big
always
Brother. I'm
food.
thinking Survivor.
With a
Did you ever
huge-
see Big Brother?
Oh, yes, I did, actually.
What does he
At
look
the
like?
after party. It's just some young guy. Like, maybe he was 35 then. Just
No
normal
way.
young
Yes.
dude, normal young dude. And funny enough, I bumped into him at Eastgate.
Yeah.
Like 4 or 5 in 2017.
Yeah.
You know, like, hey. Oh, then I bumped into him at Brahm again. He was working with Jube on a show.
Oh.
Like back then, I don't know if it wasn't New Jorga. The first show Jube did when he came out of prison. Oh, they were brainstorming. No, they were shooting in Brahm. Yeah, nice, relaxed guy. You
Yeah.
never say he's Big Brother.
Wow.
But they've changed them, I believe.
Is it?
Oh.
Yeah, they've changed them a few times. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Shit, man.
So,
it
like,
must-
Ghost Lady is like a big brother, actually. I operate like a big brother.
Oh, yeah.
You are actually right. Everybody knows your face, but not your voice, but not your face. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I would struggle with if I were to go to Survivor?
Right.
Ash bugs. I'm scared of, like, creepy crawlies.
That's
That would be
normal.
my
That's
problem.
standard. For us village boys, we eat that shit. That's dinner.
Ooh, I know this. Oh, for me, creepy crawlies. Oh, they just.
So you wouldn't eat Nemeneme?
What's Nemeneme?
The flying what?
The ones that you fry?
You fry. Those
Nemeneme.
insects that fly after after it rains, and then they fall. They just scatter with the.
Mm.
You eat those things.
Yeah, you fry them. They're
They're
delicious, bro.
delicacies.
Tastes like chicken.
And those things. How many of them do you need to eat to get taste? Aren't those things like really tiny?
Yeah, like a
Say
lot.
Saul who likes to eat.
I don't know those things. Yeah, but aren't they tiny? Like, how do you get taste from something so small?
You get like a lot, you fry them. You can hoist some spice if you want.
Nemeneme.
Nemeneme.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, delicious.
Wow. Hey, that's Ziggy.
My parents even used to say they used to eat those things, like when they were still young.
Eating soul.
Ish-
For reference.
Angisazi, yes.
Because Neslung has a nas.
Yeah.
You guys don't eat Nemenemes here?
Does anybody know Nemeneme, guys?
Guys
Eating
are
Nemeneme.
pub.
Tato knows.
Eh? Guys are pub. Let me Google Nemeneme.
You can't. You're not gonna find anything with Nemeneme. I'm sure that's not a word.
Yeah, here it is. There we go. There. Check. See, this is when they're fried.
Did you just Google Nemeneme?
Yeah, now it came up. These are them. You see?
Say, check
Oh,
Nemeneme.
I'm afraid you can't eat that.
You
man.
can. You take away the wings, and then you take away the head. You fry
Wait,
them.
are they not called Inkulungwan?
Yeah. These things are delicious.
I know.
Anything with wings that you can't eat you can't eat it, man.
Mm.
Nemeneme.
Yeah.
Man. Nah, bro, I can't eat that. So how do you buy it? So you don't buy it, you collect them yourself. You
Yeah,
gather them.
especially after it's raining. So they attract the light. So you just switch on the light. They attract the light.
Those things.
Yes.
And they called what? I baby twine is like a butterfly. Baby twine is a butterfly, man.
Hey, this is how Corona started, eh?
It's like what? Like moth to a light or whatever. It's
Yeah.
a moth, yeah, like moth to a light.
Yeah.
It's a moth. I think.
But he just said,
He just said,
Nemenemes, he's been squeezing their
Yeah,
ass and
yeah,
sucking
they squeeze
All
the
right,
ass.
cool. Wow, man.
milky.
Milky ass.
Wait, grab a mic thing. We gotta hear him.
You know what?
What are
I
you
feel
saying?
This is how.
Start with the milky ass, dog. Let's take it way back into the milky ass.
What are you saying
I'm
about?
saying the insect or whatever you were talking about, ne?
Yeah.
That flies at night. Light apparently attracts it.
Yes.
So, thina ke la ngiphuma khona.
Eh.
Zigcwala when magnetile imvula.
Yes.
Yes,
Nemeneme.
yes.
And
That's
then
what
in
he
the
said.
morning, they don't have wings anymore because they've been flying too much. And
Yes.
That's
Oh,
that's
wow.
when it's easy to grab them. And when you grab them, we squeeze the ass. It has like a milky substance.
Wait. You lost me.
Not to be
You
easy.
grabbed the ass, bro.
The body, the back of the body.
So you assault these things. You sexually assault these poor things that can't even fly away because now they don't have wings. And what happened when you squeeze the ass? They've got a what ass?
Milk, a
Milky
milky substance.
ass.
A milky ass. Why are you squeezing the asses, bro?
No.
Okay, but they just throw them into oil. But why are you squeezing the ass?
And who came up with like we gotta squeeze this ass?
You're like, hey, let's squeeze this ass. Let's see what happens when you squeeze the ass of an insect. Ha, ubies. Wow.
Ay. Oh shit, we out here, man. Ghost lady.
No, it's been another great show, guys.
Yeah. What do you want to say?
Keep on sanitizing and just take care of yourselves.
Oh, did you see we can now withdraw cash at any ATM, man?
Oh, yeah. The charges,
I
the
thought we were
interbank.
closing. I thought we were done.
No, I just saw there's some stuff I wanted to
Oh,
talk
tell
about.
me about Roland. You saw Roland Schoolman?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Roland Schoolman now wants to be Minister of Sports and Culture.
Oh, but they didn't. No, he didn't.
No, he was not in the cabinet reshuffle.
Oh, okay.
He's just one of the greatest swimmers we've ever had, and we know Zakes also said he could do a
yes.
great job. And between Zakes and Roland, I'd go for Zakes, but I don't know Roland like that, and we know Zakes. We've had a conversation with
Maybe
him.
Roland wants it like maybe sports. He could be the minister of sports then. They can
Actually,
work together.
Why is it separate? Is it one thing?
Yeah, it's arts and culture and sports. It's
I
all
think
the-
sports is big enough to have its own thing, and arts and culture its own thing.
So Roland can handle the.
In the Ministry of Finance, who'd you have? Bonang or Peltusi?
Bonang.
Nah.
Bonang knows how to make money. But they both do, man. It's tough, eh?
But they know how to spend money. That's another problem. But anyway, yeah.
No, you're right.
I'd have Pearl Tusi.
Peltusi.
I'd have
Yes,
Bonang,
because I
probably.
feel like she's responsible. Having children, handling, a family.
Oh,
they
I
should
see,
understand
I
the.
see.
How about Minister of Communications? Zoro Bantu or Babes Otumo?
Communication.
Because they're all snitches.
Zotto, actually, yeah, of course she's a snitch.
Zodwa,
tells
because
all.
Zodwa tells the truth.
I love
Straight
it.
up truth. I would have Zodwa.
Zotto, yeah.
Nah.
She
Yeah,
is.
because she's just straight up will tell the truth.
Yeah. You
However
need
it's
that.
delivered, but it will she will say it.
Exactly.
Minister of Tourism, Saralanga or Mamkize?
You are tough, eh?
They like to travel, huh?
Hey,
Mamkize will buy the whole department.
No, Saralanga, bro.
Saralanga, ne?
Just based on youth.
Okay.
But they're both well traveled.
They're well traveled. Yeah.
Yeah, Saralanga.
And
And
Minister
Mamkize.
of International Relations. Are you going for Tuso Mbetu or Nomza Mumbata?
Tusombetu.
Tuso.
Yeah, I'll go for Tuso too, dog. I'll go for Tuso.
Tuso.
And Sol, what are you Minister of? This is my cabinet, if you haven't noticed, by the way.
Oh.
I'm reshuffling.
What would I be minister of, man? Give me a ministry.
Of?
Give me a ministry.
Of.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Ah, come on.
Take
In
him
my
to
first,
school.
in my first project is Neo project. Ne? Neo project.
Operation.
Operation Neo. Now everyone. All over. No. That's an A. Gosh. I
Oh,
messed that up.
shit. All right,
But yeah,
cool, man.
cool.
Let me make some announcements before we go. Grandeur, yes, we're giving away a Grandeur hamper for
Oh, dope.
one lucky lady out there.
Yes.
We're going to give away a
Oh.
nice Grandeur hamper.
Why lady?
Ooh.
because it's Women's Month.
It's Women's Month.
yeah.
It's Women's
Yeah,
Day.
in celebrating
Yes.
Women's Day. All you got to do is SMS Chiller to 33282. We'll announce the winner next week. So, yeah, if you want to win that hamper, it's got great things for women.
Yes.
And you're going to love it. Also, Granger is now available at Mall at 55.
More at 55.
Yes.
What?
The tops by you there.
Yes.
Yes.
The
Oh,
one
I
I
see
tried.
it.
You
Dope.
see? Successful.
Yeah, we are now there. We're also there at Tops Clayville, Tops Soshanguve, Tops Roslyn. Obviously, we want to take a lot. And yeah, for our patrons, we haven't done anything for our patrons in a while. Because Mash was too busy getting laid.
And not sharing the pussy. Share the pussy, bro. Come
So
on.
I'm thinking we put up this Java interview only for Patreons.
Yeah. Is
And
he cool?
members.
Is he cool with it?
Yeah, he's chilled.
Ah, Finally
nice.
came around.
He
Yay.
said I can't put it up for,
For everyone.
For everyone.
Well, we know people how they're gonna do,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
yeah, not dope.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
So we'll put it up for Patreons
That's a nice
and members
reward.
only, ne?
Members only and
Yeah.
patron
Yeah.
members. There.
Yeah, we'll put up this Java interview. Fuck, I did that like
What
last
happened
year.
to Amanda Black? Because I remember you had asked Chillis to send in some question, and then she postponed. What happened to that?
She postponed on the day. I don't know.
On the day.
Just
Yeah.
cancelled, ne?
Yeah, postponed. Well, I don't know if it's cancelled.
She
but
dropped an album.
postponed.
She was crying yesterday because she did an interview with Sunday World.
For real.
And they misquoted her.
Yeah.
Apparently, she went through mental health issues.
wow, yeah.
And they misquoted her on that, such a sensitive thing.
Damn.
And she was crying yesterday that, hey, you guys misquoted me, misrepresented me. This is not how I said or how I put it.
Yeah.
You know, and then I was like, our platform is still open.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
did cancel on the day,
Yeah.
but we're still here. Young, black-owned platform. You tell your story. We don't change the narrative. We don't try to paint you in a certain way. You know what I mean? I hope she
We
doesn't
don't edit
cancel.
anything. You
Hmm?
know, I'm just saying we don't edit anything.
We don't edit anything, man. I don't get why you cancel us and go to Sunday World. I mean, they're
Maybe
a
she
great
was busy,
tabloid.
bro. You know these people are busy.
On the day.
Yeah, maybe she missed booked,
But she-
double booked.
Oh, yeah, maybe, yeah. Okay, but
I
we're
don't
still
think
here.
she's like more Casper and them who don't want to come
Funny
at all.
vibes.
Yeah,
true, true.
yeah.
I don't
True.
think that.
I
No,
don't
but
get that
remember what
from
happened
her.
even with Jazik. He's a nice guy who wants to come on. Sometimes maybe a manager says.
Yes.
"Ah."
Yeah, I don't think it's
Well,
that deep. I think maybe they double booked. But I
Okay,
think we'll
cool,
do it,
man.
yeah.
Then we're still here to correct, you know, the misrepresentation that she has experienced. We're here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool, man. We're out here. Podcast
Did
and
you see
chill.
the petrol?
Did you see?
Did you say what?
I'm saying the petrol price.
Oh, yeah, I had that, eh? I had that as part of my content.
Is it?
But I was like, ah, fuck, who cares? It's petrol went up, man. So what?
It's crazy. 18 rand.
Shit, man.
Yo, what's happening? Thank you so much, Chillers, for the continued support. Always remember, make sure you subscribe and you like. And also, if you like, you can become a subscriber. And yeah. Yo, what is happening? Shout out for your continued support on Podcast and Chill. Make sure you subscribe and like. They subscribe and they like, right? Oh, that one. All right. Yo, what's happening? Shout out to... Nah, fuck. Let's go again. Me there, nah. To paint me. Yo, what is happening? Shout out. Thank you guys so much for the support. And always remember to subscribe and like. And you can also become a member and subscribe to Patreon and, you know, throw the coins a bit. All right, peace. Love you though so much. Last one? Yeah. Yo, thank you guys so much for your fucking continued support. Please remember to subscribe, like, and do all those things. Become a member, a patron if you want to bless us a bit and, you know, throw the coins that make them dance on the podcast. Peace. Love you so much.